So we'll go ahead and get started then. So away we go. All right, this is our 8th Kahoot game, which means we've been doing this for a couple of years now. All right, question number 1. Who signed the first merit badge cards in 1911? Was it Daniel Carter Beard, A.R. Forbrush, M.B. Sackett, or James E. West? Looks like we have 7 answers in so far. Seems like it didn't let a couple folks answer because we have 8 answers, but the answer is A.R. Forbush. Forbush, goodness. I really can speak some days. All right, at the top of our leaderboard, we have Roy, 525. And then we have Tim, and then Calusa in 3rd. We're gonna go on to question number 2. We have 16 questions tonight. The first Vigil medallions were prepared for which event? The 2015 Conclave, the 2009 Conclave, the 2015 Fall Fellowship, or the 2013 Fall Fellowship? This would have come out of Larry's presentation on Vigil medallions here in out here where we are in North Carolina. All right, first Vigil medallions that were prepared that Larry talked about were for the 2015 SR7B Conclave. So Roy and Tim stay in the lead, but 50.135.310 has jumped up into 3rd and Beagle Scout into 4th. Our next question. Which council issued a JSP for the 2010 National Jamboree featuring the home of the Big Mac Museum restaurant? Was it the Westchester Putnam Council, Penns Wood Council, Chester County Council, or Westmoreland Fayette Council? All right, the correct answer is the Westmoreland Fayette Council. And we have a change at the top of the leaderboard with Tim jumping up into 1st and Beagle Scout jumping into 2nd, with Roy rounding out the top 3. And question number 4. Which Northeast Region Council had the largest number of different patches issued for the 2010 National Scout Jamboree? Was it the Connecticut Yankee Council, the Old Colony Council, Cradle of Liberty Council, or Narragansett Council? I probably butchered that. I do apologize in advance for names that I butchered tonight. There will be a few. The correct answer is the Connecticut Yankee Council. And as I recall from putting this together, they had 40 different patches that they issued for that event. 40. That's a lot. Question 5. How many prototype patches are listed in the Wabaningo handbook? 11, 3, 7, or 2? All right, the correct answer is 2. All right. Let's take a look at our leaderboard. 50.135.310 is up in 1st, Roy 525 in 2nd, and Tim rounding out the top 3 in 3rd. But it is still anybody's match, as we are only 5 questions in. And of course, we know that the prize for all of these is bragging rights. Question number 6. Indian Village, the Painted Desert in San Diego's Balboa Park, was built for what event? the 1935 California Pacific International Exposition, the 1915 Panama Canal San Diego Exposition, the 1915 Panama Pacific International Exposition, or the 1915 Panama California Exposition?
That was Tim's presentation.
That is correct. This was out of Tim's presentation.
And that
All
was
right.
missed.
The correct answer is the 1915 Panama California Exposition. I will say, of the questions that Tim gave me, this was one where I knew I would be able to say the names. There's another one coming up where I know I will butcher them. 50.135.310 is in first. Tim has jumped into second. Roy 525 rounds out the podium. On to question 7 we go. What material was the 2018 Vigil Medallion made from? It was the only year this material was used. Was it plastic, leather, wood, or metal? And again, this is from Larry's presentation on Vigil Medallions out here in North Carolina.
Yeah.
The 2018 Vigil Medallion for the SR-7B Conclave was made out of metal. All right, our leaderboard changes up a little bit. 50.135.310 stays on the top. Roy 525 into second, and VA Transplant jumps into third. That's probably Virginia Transplant now that I think about it. Question 8. How long was Mortimer Skiff the BSA president? Less than a year, only 2 years. He was never officially BSA president, or only 1 year. This was from another of Larry's presentations, this one on early merit badge cards. Correct answer, less than a year. But of course, they used the cards that they had printed with his signature. And let's see. Our top 3 changes a little bit again. 50.135.310 staying on top. Tim jumping into second, Roy 525 in third. We're halfway there. Let's move on to question number 9. Which council issued a center patch for the 2010 National Jamboree with America's first Jeep 4x4 built by Bantam Car Comp? Was it the Columbia Montour Council, Moraine Trails Council, Allegheny Highlands Council, or French Creek Council? This, of course, coming from Mickey's presentation on 2010 National Jamboree items, this time out of the Northeast region. The correct answer is the Moraine Trails Council. One person got that. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that that was Mickey. All right, question number 10. Which of these Florida lodges have, or which of these have the Florida lodges never gathered at? They never gathered at a conference, a conclave, a meet, or a fellowship. This coming from one of Rick's presentations on Florida, Florida events. The Florida lodges have never gathered at a fellowship. They've gathered at a conclave, they've gathered at a meet, and I know firsthand they've gathered at a conference because I've been to a couple of them. All right, our leaderboard did not move. Question number 11. San Diego County's first council-sponsored summer camp was held at Camp Del Mar in what year? 1919, 1917, 1916, or 1918? Whichever answer you get, you guess, you will be within 4 years of the right answer. Because it is one of these 4 in their consecutive years. All right, 4 of us got it correct. The answer was 1918. A little bit of change here in the leaderboard, 50.135.310. Still on top, Tim into second, Virginia Transplant into third. Question 12. The only person who assembled a complete Wabaningo collection, including both prototypes, was David Ortle, Roy Moore, Dwight Bischel, or Raymond Lee. And if I got any of those names wrong, I do apologize. Correct answer, David Ortle. 6 of you got it correct. Oop. Question 13. How could the Parthenon, the Sydney Opera House, and Notre Dame be on scout patches? The theme was set as citizenship in the nation. The theme to the set was architecture badge. The theme to the set was world landmarks, or the theme to the set was landmarks. The theme to that set of Tipasaw patches was the architecture badge. All right, our top 3 did not change, but it's telling me that Tim has a streak with 3 correct answers in a row.
All right.
Next question, number 14. The Florida statewide OA event has consistently had neckerchiefs every year since 1959, 1955, 1958, or 1960. And the correct answer, 2 of us got it, 1959.
Off by 1.
All right, question 15. What San Diego County Council camp reduced fees during the Great Depression so more scouts could attend summer camp? Is it Camp Fenton, Camp Fletcher, Camp Hulkukish? I butchered that. Thank you. Or Camp Holford Grove? What was how do you pronounce that one more time?
Walkukish.
Walkukish.
Correct.
Thank you. I knew
You're
I would
welcome.
butcher that. Knew I would butcher it. Camp Fletcher is the correct answer. 6 of you guessed that one. Well, 6 of you knew that one, I should say. We will go with the confident approach here. Now, if my mouse lets me go, there we go. A little bit of change in the leaderboard. 50.135.310. Still in first. Tim still in second. Roy 525 into third. Our last question of the evening. Which painter has never appeared on a Tipasaw patch? Is it Rockwell, Dolly, Catlin, or Bierstadt? The correct answer. And this one did yeah, caught me a little off guard, but then I realized, yeah, that was right. It was Rockwell. Rockwell paintings have not appeared on Tipasaw patches. But there was, I do remember a couple other ones from that presentation of other painters. So here we go. Our podium tonight. In third place with 5 correct answers, Roy 525. In second place with 8 correct answers, we have Tim. And in first, 11 out of 16 correct tonight, 50.135.310. Our runners up, Virginia Transplant and Calusa. Looks like Greg Sweatman is our winner tonight.
Oh, the sandbagger.
So congratulations to Greg on his victory and the bragging rights that he has for another quarter of a year. And thank you to all the presenters who sent in questions. And this time also, all of the presenters sent me the answers to the questions, which I greatly appreciate. I hope that you all had fun, and we will certainly do this again here in a few months.